What's on the bench today? Well, it's a Breville, and it's not a radio. Thank God. It's a Breville sandwich maker. Okay? Just a basic, ordinary sandwich maker. Now, I probably can't fix this, but let's find out what it's doing and why it did what it did. I haven't looked at it. I've got no idea. The owner told me it blows the house fuse. So obviously something pretty drastic. Probably. So the first place to look, let's do some measurements on the plug and let's see if we got a bit of a short to ground or what's happening there. Just get my meter and let's see what's going on. Okay, so across the active neutral, the element, this doesn't have an on-off switch. It's as soon as you plug it in. Well, it does. Hang on a minute, guys. I don't think it does. No. Just making sure. No, it doesn't. So as soon as you plug it in, it works. Okay? So across our element, let's see. Nothing. Okay. Ground? Nothing. Nothing. Okay. Let's go to ohms. Totally open. So nothing to ground. Nothing across the element. I'd say it's blown the house fuse and that was the end of it. Okay. Let's have a look, see underneath. Well, probably there's a screw here. There's a power block here. There's a bit of a funny looking arrangement there. Now we do have snake eye screws. I've got some a little snake eye driver there. So where do we start first? Might start and just have a look underneath here, and just check out the first bit. Then we'll take the bottom off, check out what's going on. And okay, for the newbies, snake eye driver. It's one of them. Okay, because it looks like snake's eyes. That makes sense, doesn't it? Okay. A tamper-proof type screw that they put in many appliances to stop blokes like us from getting into them, so that you'll have to just go and buy a new one. But we don't want to do that. We fix things. Mind you, I don't think this will be fixable, but might be just a cord problem. Okay. Let's lift him up here. Well, guys, not much to see in there. Okay, so all looks good. It's all secure. Okay, so let's take the bottom off. We'll go to the next step. And this time we'll use what's called a Phillips screwdriver. You knew that? Oh. Okay. Okay. Righto, guys. Well, this fella, I have tried everything trying to get that out, and he's solid in there. So going to take him outside and drill the head off him so that we can at least get the bottom off this thing. We're just going to use a regular size drill, about the same size as that screw head. All we did there, just drilled the head off the screw. And let's see, can we... There we go. Get him off. And yeah, obviously there's a bit more to this holding it. These cables need to slide through the holes. I don't like the chances of ever putting this thing back together, but I don't think it's going to go back together. I just thought we'd all like to see what's in these things and what goes wrong. Why did it blow a house fuse? Okay. There we go. Now, we might be able to slip our lid off. Here we go. There it is, guys. One element. We can't see anything there that's damaged. There is no, well, there is a thermal fuse. Maybe it could be the thermal fuse, but if that went open, it's not going to blow a house fuse. Our main's in. So let's put a meter across that and just make sure that fuse is, well, it will be okay, but just make sure. This is a diagnose video. Okay, so he goes main line in through the fuse to the element, and he's fine. This element is okay, 30 ohms. So the fault is in the lid. So we've got to take the lid off. If we put him on ohm scale, there we go, 30 ohms. So at 240 volts, 30 ohms, you work the maths out. How many watts is it? We'll come back to that later. First of all, it's probably held in by the screws in the side, which may also release the top. And of course, I don't think it's going to. Oh, might. Yes, it's going to. It's held by the two screws into the top. Okay. There we go, guys. Take a close look at that element. Yeah, there's no wonder it took the mains out. So there's our problem. Can't be fixed. Got a couple of good little neons here that we can use. Thermal switch, which is probably okay. We'll test him as well. And where's our meter? Where can you guys see the meter? There. Okay. If I can get him on there. Actually, he's had a bit of a hard time, I think. I don't know whether that is a thermal fuse or well, you wouldn't think it'd be measuring 250 ohms. Seems a bit odd. And of course the element, well, yeah, there he is. He's open. And is he to ground? Not there. Not there. But certainly there would have been a very active event. Just try and get this open here. This would have been a very active event when all this was happening. Okay, guys, so there it is. It's pretty impressive. So, have you worked out the wattage yet? Okay, 240 volts. And what did we say? 30 ohms. There's a clue. Okay, that clue there. Right. Righto. That's all we can do with this one. it's scrapped. We'll pinch some neons out of it. We'll find out exactly what that is and scrap the rest. And I was just about to start scrapping, so I thought I'd share this with you. Look at this fella. That's been pretty hot. Probably why he was 200 ohms. Boy. Yeah. Okay. Right, guys. Well, obviously the unit was unrepairable. So what we keep, what do we take from this? Okay. There's a couple of good neons there, which we can use in our electronics projects and all sorts of things. So we'll keep those. This thing, well, it's some sort of cutout. We'll do a bit more investigation, but really can't be used because look at that. So yeah, that'll get thrown in the bin. We've got a spring which connected the two together, but could be handy for, I don't know, a project. A thermal fuse. Now, this is rated, this is just in line, and he's rated at 400 degrees at that's 240 degrees, 240, sorry, at 10 amps. So it can carry 10 amps, but it will open when it reaches 240 degrees. Obviously, way overheating. Okay, so most appliances have these safety fuses in them. All right, I can't get a closer look than that. Safe fuse. The other thing I keep is some high temperature wiring because we never know what we're going to do. I'm looking at a sand heater, for next winter. So we'll be designing it, and we'll need some high temperature wiring for terminal blocks and all sorts of things. So I'll have to keep you in the loop with that one, but that will be quite a few months' time. This is good. You keep these, okay? Always handy. 3 terminal block, just very handy for. I don't keep the power cords. I never trust a second-hand power cord, but the little terminal blocks are very handy for lots and lots of projects. Okay, so there you go. There's our lot. That's what we're taking from it. And did we learn anything? Well, I don't know. You might have. It's a bit of fun, and it's a video, and you see what's inside it. And if you pull one apart, well, yeah, there's stuff here we can use, recycle. Anyway, that's enough for the bench, and we'll call this one quits and throw him in the garbage, and we'll catch you next time. Bye for now.